The Internet Kills Everything, Volume 598,000. I love it. But you know what? I'm kind of proud of the word simp. It managed to hang on. For over 30 years, it's persisted. Unknown and unnoticed, it has been a useful word. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it, and it was a great way to call people out on their behavior. But then, it arose. Shaking off years and years of disuse and obscurity, it came out of nowhere to form one of the biggest memes of 2020, at least so far. But where did it come from? I'm gonna be honest, I have no paper trail for where the word started to become an internet's choice trademark. But that doesn't mean I can't try, and by try I mean search know your meme because it's not that important. Basically, all we know is that among most people it was completely unknown. The occasional video used the word even a couple years ago, but it was always an accurate, isolated use. Also this guy, but I'm like 95% sure he doesn't count. Simp was, obviously a known word, but it was something that not many people said. If someone was actually simping, then maybe someone called them on it, but it was usually using the term white knight. Otherwise, it was completely underrated. If you found the word in practice, you would have to look it up to find out what it means, but that's the extent of it. Oh, also for the three of you that are out of the loop, a simp is basically a more extreme form of a white knight. They're someone that's so desperate for a relationship, or, well, activity, that they'll do anything. They'll elevate the object or objects, sometimes there are a lot, of their affections to such an absurd level that they'll neglect themselves, give up on their friendships, disregard good advice, be horrible people to the people that care about them, waste way too much money, run unnecessary defense on a person, yada yada yada, just for a little sniff, maybe even a glimpse. But, the meaning's not that important. Here's the thing, no one uses the word right anymore. No longer is it only used for someone so obsessed with the idea of a relationship or that they let themselves become exploited, just for a chance to get close, to smell their air, to moderate their Twitch chat for 8 hours a day just for the occasional thank you, or for the personal satisfaction of buying someone a house or paying off their car note for reasons, I guess, I don't know. But, of course, people couldn't leave well enough alone.
The word has left the building, people, and it is moving. Squadron Juliet Bravo, please be on the lookout for a context-free word blazing a trail your way. Over and out.
So, here we go. The word starts cropping up everywhere. This one dude got carried to 200,000 subscribers by a couple of videos about simps. Speaking of which, I think I know what I gotta do now. I'll be right back. Remember, to simp is a verb. Going to embarrassing lengths just to get close to someone you thought you wanted to go out with at some point doesn't mean that you act like that at all times. And besides, pretty much everyone has at least one embarrassing desperation story. I don't, just to flex. So, therefore, simping is more of an action than anything. Like, it's absolutely a thing, but calling somebody a simp for doing something at some point, it doesn't really make sense to me, but that's just my opinion. In the process of simp becoming just a big ol' meme word, we lost literally all of its meaning. Suddenly it went from the person who's let themselves be taken advantage of under some delusion of love or companionship or duty, I don't know, something, to any guy that has anything close to a positive interaction with women. Have female friends? Simp. Hold the door? Simp. Be in a relationship with someone who has a social life outside of you? Simp. Honestly, it got really old really fast. So here's a convenient list of behaviors that are and are not simping. Donating way too much money to a Twitch streamer, that's simping. Donating money to this doodle, not simping. Holding the door, not simping. Letting your significant other be their own person, healthy relationships aren't simping. Letting yourself get walked all over, that's the quintessential simping behavior. Falling for an e-girl? That's kind of simping if, you send her money, or defend her at all costs, even if she's clearly in the wrong. Otherwise, nah, I don't think it's simping. It's stupid, but it's not simping. I think you get the idea, because I'm not about to list every single edge case, because that's too much work when I could just be posting on Twitter instead. Follow me at JJNQ5, by the way. But JJ, you might be thinking, literally none of this matters. A lot is going on in the world right now. Being home all day doing nothing but playing video games is boring, and everyone wants a little something to take away the stress and uncertainty that comes with virus being out and in the wild away. We're halfway through Netflix's entire catalog, scraping the bottom of YouTube suggestions for the third time today, and well, it's a lot, fam. Just let people meme in peace for once. There's enough other things for you to tackle, and it's not hurting anyone for a slang word to lose its meaning and be dragged halfway to the moon and back. And you know what? I don't care that you broke your elbow. Wow, audience strawman. Harsh. Generally, I'd say that you're right. Just let people relax and meme in peace. Except, you know, it's the internet, and nothing ever goes as planned. Are you saying that simp is an incel meme, bro? Really? Alright, calm your jets, Slick. This isn't Vox culture. Basically, the enhanced, strong, fresh meme version of the word is perfect incel bait. You know why? Because it's ironic, and when too many people miss the irony, interesting things happen. An example of this is the awful, unceremonious deterioration of r/Gamers Rise Up. In case you didn't know, it was banned a little while ago. Let me explain what actually happened. So, you know that one person that's way too invested in the games that they play, who doesn't like how political everything's gotten these days, who isn't racist, but occasionally has a heated gaming moment, you know, like twice a day. It happens. Obviously, it's not that big of a deal. It's not even halfway up the racismometer. You know, the type that blames all their failings on society. The type to author this legendary copypasta without any degree of irony. You know, they're ridiculous people, so somebody decided, hey, we should make fun of them. And so they did. Gamers Rise Up was born. But somewhere in the party of satire, people stopped getting the joke, and it became actually racist. About a 7 out of 10, quoting statistics without context on the meter. It progressively became more and more overrun with the people whose lives are heated gaming moments, except, you know, they just call it, how they talk. And then, at long last, it got absolutely dumpstered because of just how awful it got. Shoot, I might have to actually do a video on what happened there one of these days. So what I'm trying to say is that incel types heard that we were clowning people for treating women like people, and they decided to take this time to chat because they feel like they have coverage to go ahead and act like what they're saying is A-okay. And now that that's a thing, I'm not trying to sit here and be attacked for calling somebody out if they're actually simping. Wait, so are you saying that all the people that use the simp meme are incels? Yes. Clearly that's exactly what I'm saying. Honestly, it's really simple. If you're gonna use the word, you should use it right. Like, I get that language changes and all that, but it's as simple as this. If you're gonna use the word, use it right. And also, don't rely on Twitter for your takes on how things are supposed to work. Speaking of Twitter, you should follow me at JJNQ5 and also join the Discord. It's a real cool kids club, now with a Cursed Images channel. And also, you know, subscribe. You know you want to see more stuff from me, and it's not like there's anything else to do except, I guess, comment on my videos. I guess. Anyways, that's it for today, and I'll see